Hi, my name is Masood. I'm here at the Hamilton's Farmers Market. It's been a local tradition for over 175 years, and we're here to see what makes this place so special in the city of Hamilton.
The Hamilton Farmers Market has been around since 1837, and originally it was on the street where farmers were able to sell their produce. Later, towards 1885, the market hall was built under the copper-made dome, so food was sold all year round. There was a fire that consumed the market hall at the end of 1917, which made the need for shelters to be built 5 years later after the fire in 1922. There was much conflict over the cars and the market in 1950. 3 days a week, the market would take up the one-way street and people were complaining about how congested the market was. City Council voted in 1858 after 8 years of debate, and the marketplace was cleared to build a parking garage. The decision included an empty promise to preserve the historical nature, essential characteristics, and atmosphere of the open-air market. In 1950, there was 350 stalls, but there was only room for 160 cars in the parking garage. Over the years, there were many renovations and the parking garage has expanded, but in 2009 and 2010, demolition began. Adding a glass facade, programmable LED lights, by installing a fully restored bricks clock and nearly 70 new vendors which offered fresh, local, and imported foods, flowers, and more items that reflect and celebrate Hamilton's rich agricultural and cultural history. The market has stayed popular and in time honored the tradition of people looking to invest in their community.
I'm Cindy Buttram, and I'm the owner of Buttram Family Farm. We started up about 170 years ago. The family came over from England and they were one of the first settlers in Hamilton. And we've been farming every year for over 170 years and been on this market pretty well since the beginning of the market.
So my name is Matthew Pigeon and I work here at Eat Industries in the Farmers Market. I started the business with my partner Brandon Jackson. We opened the company about 8 months ago and inquired into availabilities here in the market. We started with 1 stall and now we currently hold 2 with an application for our 3rd.
Hi, my name is Philomena and I am the owner of Lena's Coffee and Cookies.
And I'm Duarte. I am the husband of Philomena and I'm the co-owner of Lena's Coffee and Cookies. The idea of the market started when both my wife and I found ourselves unemployed after the company we worked for went bankrupt. Our mother has already been doing it on a part-time basis, and we decided to try it out on a full-time basis by taking a spot at the market 25 years ago.
I come in the morning and put out the fresh stuff. We have 2 coolers here to keep everything really fresh, and we put them out, and then slowly customers start coming, and then we leave about 6 o'clock at night.
Typical day at Eat Industries is getting in, opening up the stalls. I go around the market gathering all the products that we need for the day, start prepping, usually around 11 o'clock, then we start to finish the last minute details for a lunch service.
A typical day is like, would be like a typical day in your home, basically trying to scramble to get everything ready for, before the public comes through the door. And there is some form of sort of regular routine in terms of the setup, the preparation.
I try to do what the customer needs. For instance, one day I was cutting up vegetables for my family so I could just go home and put them on the stove, and a customer came up and said, do you sell the cut up vegetables like that? And I'm like, sure, and I'm doing it ever since, and the customers really enjoy it. We grow our vegetables. We use no chemicals or sprays. We do it the old-fashioned way. I do the weeding and the hoeing, and
I think the community should be more aware of the farmers market as opposed to big chain stores. I think there is a shift in dynamic that's going on now, and I think people are receptive and slowly progressing to what the market's becoming.
As you can see, the Hamilton Farmers Market has a great sense of both friendly atmosphere and family attitude, which is one of the reasons it's lasted so long, being one of Hamilton's great traditions.